the voicemail line that I give out at the end of every single video. Sometimes people don't get to the end of the video, so they don't get the number. It is 714-576-4054. And of course, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. I get emails a lot. Hundreds of emails and voicemails. Hundreds and hundreds. Sometimes per day, hundreds. Depending on how well a video does or how many eyeballs are in a video and how impassioned people are about the topics that I talk about. And these two voicemails are not haters. They're not people challenging me to a debate on my own platform. And the first call I'm going to get to, I didn't even prep here to open up the right window, but let me talk through while I'm doing it. This first call brings me some hope because oftentimes when you think of a certain age group or a certain demographic group, you automatically make assumptions about their political leanings. Even when you hear about prior Republicans or prior Trump voters, you make those same deductions, and they're logical. I think it's not uncommon or wrong to do so, but I think we should always leave a little bit of room for the possibility that we could be wrong. I don't think that. We absolutely should do that, and we should also leave some space for people to change their minds. I, of course, changed my mind. I used to be a Republican decades and decades ago. And it took me a while to kind of shift out of and recognize the lies. I started a series years ago of why I left the Republican Party. I need to do a specific one about trickle-down economics because that was another driver that drove me out because obviously it doesn't work. I'd given it enough chances and it just didn't work. And I witnessed the free fall of the economy after those Anyway, I just launching into doing the video now. The video I haven't even written. So anyway, I'm going to play this call from someone and keep those elements in mind as we hear this.
Yes, sir. Mr. Dollemore, I've written to you one other time in an email. I'm the 83-year-old lady. I used to be a pretty good Republican, but I'm not anymore. I am thoroughly disgusted with what is going on, especially with these women. I mean, the men are bad enough. But now, first is Christy Nolan shooting her animal, the puppy and the goat, and now we have Nikki Haley riding on artillery shells, finished them, over there in Israel. I got news for her. And if there is a God, I ask him to forgive me. It would be okay when you got thousands upon thousands of people dying to put her name on an artillery shell. You can see how nervous and upset I am with this nonsense. And say, finish her and drop it out of her GD house. Thank you for taking my call. Bye.
83-year-old former Republican seeing things as they are. Too often, I think we dismiss the elderly in this country. Also, too often, I think the elderly, older people, get set in their way. I mean, we're witnessing what is taking place with people like Bill Maher and Jerry Seinfeld, these people who are aging, they're 60 plus, approaching 70 years old now. And they're falling into the pattern that that it's become kind of a meme. It's get off my lawn. They're becoming the thing where they whine about youth today. Oh, kids today. When you were a kid and you would hear adults talk about kids today, you'd be like, weren't you ever a kid? Yeah, things are different. Things change. And then once you become an adult, you don't understand the music. You don't understand the lingo. And it's all scary and weird. Why do we do that? So it's so enlightening and beautiful to see an 83-year-old lady who's a former Republican calling balls and strikes here. That Kristi Noem is a danger. Nikki Haley, the sycophant to Trump, that, I'm going to campaign against him. He's not fit for office. Yet, as soon as I drop out or taking a little hiatus, now she's back on endorsing Trump. I'm going to vote for Donald Trump. It shouldn't take a young mind, a young person. You would think that an older person, like this beautiful lady here, that you would have more understanding of the world having lived for 83 years. Apparently, She is someone who has done that. I know I'm kind of all over the map here, but I got a lot of thoughts. This is good. Thank you. I don't think you said your name. Thank you, anonymous caller. Beautiful. Wonderful. It gives me hope. Next is a brief, yet funny, about Marjorie Taylor Greene. Anyway, listen to this.
Hi, Jesse. Just saw your post for today, and all I can say to MTG is, bless your heart. And I mean that in the most southern way. Y'all have a good day.
I love that. I've lived in the South in different times of my life for years. I was stationed in North Carolina in the United States Marine Corps. I spent some of my childhood living in Arkansas and Missouri. It's funny, when we were little kids, this was in the 80s, I had a little tape recorder, and oddly enough, I used to play a radio show and I would record myself. Weird. But that just came to me. But we would record letters back and forth to our cousins back in Idaho. And I've heard those years and years later. I heard the audio tape, the little cassette tape that we made. And I had a little hillbilly accent. I had a little Southern accent. We only lived there for 2 years or so, 2.5 years or so. And it just permeated. I just onboarded that accent. So I understand what she means when she says, bless your heart. If you're from somewhere and you're not familiar with that turn of phrase, it's not meant as, oh, hey, bless your heart, you're really doing great. It's more of a, oh, you're sad. That's sad. Bless your heart. So I appreciate that very much. And absolutely, somebody needs to bless the heart of Marjorie Taylor Greene if she has one. It's kind of like one of those kids' books where is it Wizard of Oz? Is it the Tin Man doesn't have the heart, or is that the lion? No, the lion doesn't have courage. I don't know. Marjorie Taylor Greene certainly is the cowardly lion, but also heartless. So, what do you think? I would again invite you to this conversation. We can talk about it in the comments, obviously. You can also email me daily at dollemore.com. I'm doing it in reverse, and the graphic is just set, so that's what it is. You can call 714-576-4054. That's my last video of the day. You're watching this while I'm on vacation in Scotland, and I love and appreciate you. If you want to help support this work, click the join button below, become a channel member for $2 a month. You can also go over to my Patreon page, patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. All those are fantastic ways to help support this work. That is, if you're the first time here, not voicemail videos. That's not what I do all the time. I do political commentary from a perspective point of view, progressive point of view, a progressive perspective. And they're more intelligently said, usually, my videos. I don't know. It's early in the morning. I'm eager to get out of the country for my birthday celebration. Anyway, I love and appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore, and I will see you next time. Be genuine, as always, and take care of one another.